What's up guys, Lewis here from Credible, and thanks for joining us as we are checking out Horizon Chase Turbo. Horizon Chase Turbo released this week on PS4 and, not Xbox One, PC. This week, by this week, I mean it released on the 15th of May. It's priced at 20 quid on PC. It's probably about the same price on PlayStation. I've not actually checked, apologies for that. And it instantly perked my interest. I'm only actually, it's not a game I've been watching for a while. Which shames me to say, but I'm a big racing game fan, more sim racing fan, but it's very Outrun-esque in terms of it's got that classic arcade kind of billing to the gameplay. It's developed and published by Aquiris Games, and as I said, it's available now on PlayStation 4 and PC. I've not played it yet. This is literally my first experience of the game, so we're going to share it together. We're going to take this moment together. I can't do a tournament, obviously, or endurance, so we might as well jump into a world tour. I didn't mean to do that. California, here we go. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing. 3 laps, 2 miles, easy. What do we want? A Ferrari, a Dodge. Obviously, they're not licensed cars, so that's not actually what they are. There's a fair whack of cars in here, isn't there? I'm an Indy racer. Is that a Mini? Okay, a box. You can race as a box. I'm instantly impressed, I'm not going to lie, about just how many cars there are. So I get to choose, let's go classic Outrun, the red Ferrari. If you don't know what Outrun is, it's that classic kind of 90s arcade game. There you go, it looks just like this. Yeah, I like the art style straight away, and I'm guessing the buttons are pretty much bog standard racer. Okay, this is very Outrun. The way the control feels, it's very stiff, and okay, it locks into corners. There's power-ups. I just want to be clear. When I say it's very Outrun, that's not a derogatory thing. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I love Outrun. And any time we go anywhere to a bar or any like the arcade bars, I always jump on Outrun. As I said, I'm a big racing game fan. I've not actually used a brake yet. So, if I have, it's been by accident. So, Outrun's classically known. You pick the racing line, you hold down the accelerator, and you turn. Obviously, I'm sure other tracks will require a brake, but the way this track is set up, it doesn't really look like you need to brake much. 7th, ooh, like a boss, yes. It's even like I'm in the driving seat. I love it. Music is pretty cool. I do like the music. What speed are we at now? 130. I was looking at speed. That was silly of me. Nitro. Probably should nitro on a corner. I wonder if it's got drafting in. I'm pretty sure it should have drafting. First place. Look at that. Hey, I promise I've not played this game yet. And I'm using a gamepad. We're playing on the PC. I should probably have said that. So all this footage you're seeing now is taken from the PC version of the game. Yeah, I'm using a gamepad. Is that fuel I just saw? Oh my god, you have a fuel gauge. I like that a lot. I like the fact there's a fuel gauge. That's really cool actually. When I was a lot younger, a long time ago, me and my friends used to be really big into GT or Gran Turismo, and we used to say, oh, it'd be amazing if they done like or the old Need for Speed Underground games. We had to stop and pick up petrol. It'd be like so sim. It would never work. It would be bloody boring, wouldn't it? Stopping in the game to pick up petrol. Who wants to? I hate doing that in real life. I'm going to do it in a bloody video game. But I like the way they've kind of implemented it into this. I'm sure there's other games that do it. I'm going to be completely honest. Other than Mario Kart, I don't play a ton of arcade races. Like I said, I've probably I'm currently at probably around about 100 hours on GT Sport. I just like racing. Races and fighters, they're kind of my my niche that I love. I love all games. And anyone who watches our podcasts will know I love all games because I play a ton of them, and that's not what you're trying to boast. I genuinely play a lot of video games. Why not, eh? But my kind of like ones I really like to kind of get my teeth into are massive JRPGs that I know that I'm committing an hour. I wish they're an hour. 100. Oh, span out. 150 hours of my life to. Or a proper fighter. I'm getting back on the Injustice train at the moment. or a proper sim racer. I've always been a GT Sport guy over a Forza. Nothing against Forza, just, you know, PlayStation through and through, sticking to my roots. Oh. Okay, I'm going to concentrate a bit here because we want to win. No, that was silly of me. Maybe I should be braking more. Okay, what we've got? Third lap. World position in my fourth. Can't be hitting people up the ass. That's not good. I don't think we're going to win this race. No, definitely not. Where's the finish line? I don't know if we take this line here. No, there is no racing line you can take. It's. Oh, okay. So the blue power, it's clicked now. So I wasn't paying attention before. Third place. No good. The blue power-ups obviously are your nitro. Confirm. That's not very good at all. Third place. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I'm not going to lie. A little bit embarrassed. Okay, let's actually pay attention, shall we? Because I was chatting away on a complete tangent. Yeah, retry. About my my love of Gran Turismo and all that stuff. Let's actually talk about this game, shall we? So clearly the cars that we can see in this race are going to be cars we can unlock. They're not going to have wasted assets. So we've got, is that a Bugatti in front? By the looks of it, we've got that was definitely a Bugatti I passed just then. Another Dodge, a Camaro, an Audi-ish kind of BMW German standard shaped car. What's that there? That looks like a BMW. No, I couldn't see what that was. I was going to say BMW, and I realised it's definitely not a BMW. Obviously that's the Ferrari in front that we're driving. Looks like the back of a Civic. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Right, let's get the boost. Let's get the boost. No. Okay. I've got to stop talking. I need to pay attention. Ugh. Beating myself up now. I'm like Daniel LaRusso. If you don't know who Daniel LaRusso is, go watch Karate Kid. Oh my god. Okay, can I restart now? Because, alright. Sorry. I'm going to go quiet for like a minute. Just to get in the groove. Just to get in the groove. And then we're there. That's the aim. Should have known from my time at Mario Kart. The perfect time to start a race. It's definitely Bugatti. You can't rip off Bugatti much more than that right there. Want to tie it up a little bit. Oh, a little Dodge Charger by the looks of it there. So definitely a BMW in front there. It's an old Nissan NSX by the looks of it. If I put a car based off Nissan NSX in here, I'm going to be well happy. Oh. Alright, so next one I'm going to use my NOS on. Pedal to the metal. Oh, let's see that. Took my finger off the accelerator just to cut in the corner, put it back down again. It's basically a sim racer. Hey? Basically a sim racer. Horizon Chase Turbo is a sim. That's not awesome. So yeah, I'm really liking the game actually. I like how kind of relaxed it is, chilled it is. I like to see. I'm going to finish this first area definitely in the Let's Play. I want to see kind of how much content is there. It'll be kind of interesting to see what content is available, what you get for your money, and oh god, I'm not going to catch him, am I? Oh, you absolute git. How lucky was he? I could catch this guy. We race this well. Come on, we got him. Come on. We've got 2 corners left to catch him. This corner here, on the outside. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. It was all because that corner on the second lap where I just popped my finger off the accelerator, cut in, put it back down, hit a clean racing line, straight through to him. Oh, Cole Trickle. Cole Trickle. Now, he is a racing driver. What a hero Cole Trickle is. Now, if you don't know who Cole Trickle is, again, I'm slightly concerned. You don't know who Daniel LaRusso was, you know who Cole Trickle was, Bliss. Porsche, kind of. The front end looks like a Porsche. Cole Trickle is one of the best racing drivers you could possibly ever watch. Let's go with the Porsche. Days of Thunder. What a film, eh? And Cole Trickles from that. Randy Burns, I believe, is I want to say villain. He's not really a villain, but you know, the antagonist. Right, let's back into this. You guys do not want to see me keep restarting the race. So, clean line up the inside. Oh, okay, so it's very, oh, gee, that's close. Okay, so we're very much a looped, okay, there's the map. I should have just looked at the map. Very much just an oval track. Your classic, your staple, your starting track in GT. I don't know what that just done. Oh, it gave me a NOS. 4 laps on this bad boy. Okay, so this straight I'm on now is about the only place I could probably use my NOS. I'll tell you what. Highest caliber driving here. Hug the inside line, and we're gonna come up the middle and NOS out of it. Yeah, baby, look at that. Blistering speeds. Let's cut the corner on the outside. Yeah, all day long, all day long. Obviously, the game does have multiplayer, and we record podcasts on Friday night. It's currently, I'm recording this as of Wednesday night. So the game actually released yesterday as of recording. I'm going to sit down with the boys on Friday night and sit down on a couple of races of this, because I know it's got 4-player local split screen, and I'd love to see what that's like playing with friends. I love just local multiplayer. You can't beat it. I don't care what people say. Like, online's fun and it's convenient. Don't get me wrong, but it's not local, is it? Local is where it is at. Maybe that's because I'm a big fighting game fan, and obviously fighters are designed to be played locally. There's no latency on the inputs or anything like that. Also, actually, a complete tangent here, and I'm promoting a completely different game now. On Rush is getting a completely free open beta this weekend. We're going to be jumping on it. I'm definitely jumping on it. Dan, another guy who chats to us, again, if you watch podcasts, you'll know who he is. Tom, the other guy, says he's going to play it. He probably won't. He always says he's going to play video games, and he never plays video games. Yeah, so like, hit us up if you guys are. Oh, look at free gold. If you guys want to play some, On Rush, which is Codemaster's new racer, then hit us up, because it's a very multiplayer centered racer, where you basically have classed systems. You have like a tank, you have a speed car. I suppose you could call it an assassin. They're weak, but they're there to kind of get the lead. And there's different game modes, and it's really cool. I played at EGX Resd, and it's very much MotoStorm. It plays a lot like MotoStorm. It's very arcadey like MotoStorm. It's very fun like MotoStorm, but it's got more of a kind of multiplayer team emphasis on it. My only concern is how they get that across, unless we're going to have loads of kind of COD players who are in it just to win for themselves. I very much got that impression at EGX Res that the people I was playing with were just, if they were leading, that was fine. They didn't care about supporting their team. If they were in a tank car, they didn't care about smashing the opponents out the way and doing their job. So it'll be interesting to see how it is in the wild. But it's free this weekend. I think the 18th is when it starts, Friday the 18th, and it's running through to the Monday morning. We'll definitely be on there. Hit a comment on this video below if you want, or you can actually email us directly if you want, podcast@indie-incredible.com, and just let us know. Like, I'm always on my PlayStation or PC or Xbox, and we're going to be playing it on PlayStation. But yeah, let us know, and we're always looking for people to play with. We love playing video games, and we like meeting new people, because here at Indie Credible we are friendly. And I've just rabbited on them loads, haven't I? But you know, that's what we do. Like I said, we're friendly. Out the way, dude. Because it's just you, it's between me and the checkered flag. I like the kind of scrolling landscapes here, and it kind of brings a real sense of kind of landscape around the track. It's it makes you feel like you're racing in a bigger environment than I actually know I am racing. And I know this track is not small, but like the landscape, the actual what's on offer around it is minimal. And I don't mean that as an insult. It's low poly and it's minimal. There's not a lot of detail in it. There's not a lot there. but having the kind of the vistas in the background, it kind of real adds to it and brings it out. And super trophy, what did I get a super trophy for? Because I collect the tokens. I like that. Cool. Yeah. So I like the visuals. I like the music's awesome. Bonus race. You have unlocked new bonus race, Death Valley. Finish first in bonus race to upgrade all of your cars. That sounds OP as anything. All of your cars. That's crazy. Let's try the Dodge out. That's a good thing actually. I'm going to pay attention now. I want to see if the cars actually handle different. I did go on 2 then. Because a Dodge is, so people who don't know cars very well, a Dodge is notoriously rear-wheel drive. And with them being pretty, the Dodge Vipers, which is based off, pretty heavy back end and light front end, they can spin out. Yeah, so they drift a lot easier. They kind of, and there isn't much. Not pains me to say, but it's a shame to say there's not much difference between the way the cars handle, from what I can tell. I don't know if I jump into a 4x4 or a bigger car, and that will feel different. But the Dodge to the Ferrari to the kind of Porsche thing that I tested, that I drove, doesn't feel any different. Oh, see, I actually used my brake then, and it actually benefited me quite a lot. No, gotta get past him. Gotta get past him. No, I hit the back of him. Oh, because I hit the back of him. That's me getting angry. Damn you. Second place, and I'm 1 token away. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, I pressed continue. Alright, for the sake of this, I'm a bit of a, not completionist, but I'm a bit kind of, I get a bit obsessed with doing everything in a video game, especially games like this. Arcade style games and racers. I think I've literally got every gold trophy I can in Gran Turismo. Again, not trying to brag, just saying I play a lot of that game, and I like that game a lot. So yeah, it pains me to. Oh, this is just a square. So it pains me when I leave stuff incomplete, not incomplete, because that is dreadful use of the English language. Incomplete in these kind of games. So yeah, that pained me. I'm not gonna lie. To move on from that go then. I didn't enjoy that. I keep hitting the back of cars. I don't like arcade. I know it's arcade, and you got to say, oh, it's arcade. It's not simulation. You can't be judging on that. I don't like the way I hit the back of a car and they get a boost and I get a thingy. Like, it kind of promotes blocking, and I don't know if this has got online multiplayer. If it has, that is a bit of a dickish move, because I don't know if I actually can look behind me. Not working. I don't know what I just pressed. I pressed Y on the Xbox controller and it said not working. I was hoping it would actually show me person behind. What, 4th? Oh, did you see that? I mean, come on. You can't teach that stuff, can you? You literally cannot teach that stuff. You can teach that, though. Okay, I'm getting confused because there's always lapping going on. These guys are Alright, restart. I have to do this one. I have to restart this one because it's you get bonuses and all that. So, alright, skulls and spikes. I'm gonna go on 1. Nope, didn't get any boost. If I go on 2, so it's got to be like perfect time on 1. So if I go on 2, then I will spin. Come on, get out the way, man. Grrr, and lots of. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. 13th. Sorry, I am quiet, and I know this doesn't make for very good watching, but you're probably going to enjoy the break from my voice for now. But I really want to win this race. I don't want to keep filming the same race. I want to move on to finish this first area at least. 7th. Oh, yes. Good control of the accelerator. Out of the way. Boyo. It could be a go-o. Right, we've got some lapping going on here. 4th. 3rd. I reckon he's 2 on my 2nd. I reckon this guy here's 1st. Yes, he is. Alone at last. Okay, interesting point. Let's see. I get stick for this, but I have a real gripe about games that use catch-up assist. People who don't know what catch-up assist is, it's when you are in the lead against AI and the game won't let you get a certain distance ahead of them because it wants to make it a competitive race. So basically it goes, all that skill you've got makes you a good driver. Just throw it out the window and let's just make it a random encounter. Yeah, I really don't like that in games. More recently, if anyone's watched a preview for it that we've done. Oh, here we go. Speed and nitro, speed and steering. I don't... Acceleration, because I don't think we need any more steering. I'm hardly using my brake as it is, so I think we're going to be fine there. Look, it's not gold. It really hurts me to see that. We've got 3 races. 3 races, and that will see us to the end of our Let's Play. How do I 1300 to unlock? Oh, so you can inspect them. No, I can only inspect these. First play. Okay, upgrades installed. So there's quite a lot of content here. There's a good 12 upgrades to install. We're gonna go win the long endurance. Okay, let's go back to the Ferrari. Yeah, but more recently I played Grip, the Wide Productions game, coming out later this year, the kind of roll cage spiritual successor. I just want to say now, before I get anyone moaning at me about it, it's a good game. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of this anti-gravity racer where you are playing in these roll cagey kind of cars that can drive up walls and on ceilings, and oh my god, this is going to infuriate me. On ceilings, and you can fire missiles at them. It's kind of, yeah, anti-gravity, more realistic looking. Well, headlights just come on. A Mario Kart, basically, and it's a lot of fun. But when playing the AI, and I say in my preview, and I didn't get moaned at, but some people were a little bit like, oh, it's a bit harsh you saying that. It does use catch-up assist, so I couldn't ever get 1.5 seconds ahead of the opponent, which just irritates me. But then again, my background is sim racers, and yeah, maybe I was kind of being a bit subjective on that, because objectively I'm sure it probably does make for a better kind of arcade experience for the average arcade racer fan. But anyway, that's context as to why I don't like it and a more recent game. But I'm really looking forward to playing more Grip. Grip is a great game, there's no denying it, and it's definitely a local multiplayer game. That is a game that I cannot wait to get some pizza in, some beers in, get the boys over and show them who is boss of Grip. And they probably won't be watching this. If they do watch this, they won't watch this far in, because they're selfish and they don't watch my stuff. No, they don't support me. I know. I can hear you all like gasping now. What? They don't support you? Are you kidding? What? How did he overtake me? He must have had a nitro. Must have had a nitro. Come on, 1 off. We're 1 off! Alright, we're not going to let it affect us. Woosa. Woosa. I'll look to the next arena. Next area. Chile! New World Cup unlocked. Oh. You unlocked new game mode. Amateur Tour. Amateur? What are you trying to say? Can't move on yet. We need everything from California. Here we go. We got this. And that's my acceleration equipped as well. This is a joke. Night of Angels. City of Angels. Good film. Nicolas Cage, Meg Ryan. Big fan of it. I'm partial to your chick flick. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. I like the neons. I'm also partial to the odd neon. I'm not going to lie on that. Like, you get 13th. We can get this back up. Probably get beat on the line again, you know. Joke. Have we got all of them then? Because it's staying at the top of the screen and it's being all flazzy dazzy. Is this the right time? Yeah, it's a fine time to use it. Oh, you get out of the way. Let's use it here because neon lights look even prettier. Get out of my way. Yes, have that. 7th. How many laps left? 2. I mean, it's a big task, but if anyone can do... Talk about cursor commentator. It's literally going to say if anyone can do it, it's going to be me. No, not anymore. Fair to say, I don't think it's got drafting. If it has, it's a very basic mechanic of drafting. Seems like I'm kind of catching everyone up as it is anyway. I just need to hit a clean line and not hit any sign. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it makes people go, oh, I just finished the race now. I want to see what the next track looks like. We're in the dark now and all that jazz. Like, I know. But you can't rush perfection. That's what I'm saying now. You can't rush perfection. And I want perfection. I am perfection. I'm not perfection. Not all the time anyway. Only sometimes. And like a 7th already. We hit the NOS now. We come. Oh, gee, whoa! That was a big crash animation, but it was better because I actually maintained my speed. Whereas the other ones, I just spin. So if you're gonna crash hard. It's the moral of Horizon Zero Dawn. No. Horizon Chase Turbo. And that was a big inhale because I crashed again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got all the tokens. That's one bonus. Jeez Louise. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god! Okay, it's because I'm trying to go from the outside line in and it doesn't work. It just locks you in a kind of whatever lane you turn in is kind of where it locks you. It maybe slightly pushes you to the outside. So you better start inside and go out. That's what I need to get into my head. Basically, take the worst racing line known ever. Okay, I was thinking he's going slow, but he was a... Alright, 3rd. We'll take 3rd. Third's not great, but you know, for the sake of the let's play, we'll take 3rd. Maybe 2nd. We're going to catch him. Where's the finish line? Oh, there's 1st there. That's not bad considering we had a couple of crashes. I like the way the races are pretty short. What I am finding slightly weird is the first races had like some, what do you call it, like rocks on the track as almost obstacles, which surely is harder than what I'm... Did I just... Oh no, it's last race. But it surely is harder than what I'm racing now. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just because to go with the aesthetic of the track. But I wonder how much of a challenge it comes to. Yeah, that's my concern at the moment. Yeah, see, like I said earlier, I like the vistas in the background. Like, it's a kind of, I say, simple 2D piece of artwork. It's clearly not simple because I couldn't do it. But you know, in terms of it's more simple compared to what could have been done to flesh out the environment around the racetrack. And it changes. Look, we now got light. We've gone from night to day and all that jazz. Think off the accelerator around the corner. Hit the nose. Boom. Inside to out because we want to take the worst racing line known to man. That's not, again, a bad comment on the game. It's an arcade racer. You kind of... All racing line rule books grow out the window. You might as well throw the brake out as well, to be honest. Horizon Chase Turbo does not need a brake. But that's not a bad thing, because it's slick, it's smooth, and I like the way it runs. I would like a bit more of a purr from the engines. You know, really get those... I'm sure I can go into the menu and adjust the sound set myself and put the sound effects up and music down. But then I don't want to turn the music down because I like the music. It's kind of poppy, electro-y poppy, fits the game well. If anyone's watching and they have no idea what I mean when I keep saying Outrun, just go and type it on YouTube, like Outrun trailer or Outrun gameplay. You'll see it. I think it released, I want to say the first one released 1990. Because it was a similar time to Nigel Mansell's Formula 1, which was 1990. Don't ask me how I know that. It's just one of my favourite games as a kid. Yeah, you'll see, as soon as you see Outrun, you'll be like, oh, okay, this is the spiritual successor to Outrun. Like a boss. And last corner, finger off the accelerator, drop it down and push out, and yeah, thank you. First place, did we get all the tabs, tokens, the way we call them? I don't think we did. Oh, shit, we got half. Well, just over half. That's not good. Alright. Let's go and do... Ooh. You finished California, congratulations. No cars unlocked, 1 upgrade, 1 super gold. Okay. Let's go to Chile for 1 race, just to kind of see how it changes the aesthetics and all that jazz. Let's just see if it looks any different or anything like that. It says 31 cars available. And you can see the boost, how the boost works on them. So this is all about acceleration. I like the Porsche, or the Porsche style car, shall I say? I really, okay, yeah, there you go. So it's kind of a more of a deserty track. Aesthetics change a bit. Is there any new mechanics to learn, or stuff to dodge or anything like that? Sand doesn't have any different feel to conch or tarmac at the moment. Oh my god! At the moment, oh, it's got tarmac in it as well. Yeah, there's no difference between it, which is a bit of annoying. I like maybe a bit more kind of, as you put a corner in on sand, you know, the back end kicks out a bit more or something like that. Whoa, that was close. But you know, again, it's an arcade racer. These are minor details that I'm used to through playing a lot of sim racers, but on the whole, it's a lot of fun. It's a game that I'm gonna jump back into, like over the course of probably 6 months or so. Just kind of jump back on and go, oh, I'll have a couple of races on. You said Outrun then on Horizon Chase Turbo. I'll do the next part of the championship, or I'll sort out some golds. Come on, at least 1 third, or at least get the tokens. What do you call them? Tokens. Tokens is fine. Come on, we need third. At least third. I'd like to see later on how much the... Okay, that's got drafted in. Okay, I like that. I'll take it back. It has got drafted in. I'd like to see how much the petrol mechanic comes into play. If larger track... I know there's endurance races, and they clearly will have it. It's the whole bloody idea of endurance races, your petrol management and your pit stopping. And I'd like to see, yeah, just how much... There we go, draft him. On the inside. Just hit the car. Give him the boost. I don't want to give him the boost. And cutting now. I love it. I'm literally telling you what I'm doing. You're like, great. I don't really care, mate. Might as well give you another boost. Boom. 3rd place. Alright. I think we call it there. We've had a chance to... I've had a chance to sit down and play the game. We played like 8 races, roughly. Unlocked a couple of cars, or a car. The kind of similar progression works. I'm going to be playing more of it. We're not reviewing this game, just to clarify. We are going to be playing it. I'm going to be live streaming it more as I go into it further. And I'm going to talk about it more on this week's podcast, which will be going live next Monday. So if you want to hear more on it, then check out the podcast, and I'll actually probably have played half the kind of campaign, the world tour by then, and I can actually say, oh, this is good, or this isn't good, or anything like that. And we should have tried out the multiplayer by then as well. But yeah, I'm gonna knock it on the head there. There you go. I've got tournaments. But yeah, no, that is Horizon Chase Turbo by Aquiris Games. It's a lot of fun. It's an arcade racer, and it's a good arcade racer. There's so many arcade racers get thrown out there now. This is a classic arcade racer where you don't need a brake. Brakes are just non-existent. You can literally get around it by just tapping your finger on and off the accelerator, and that'll get you around the corners. I really like the low poly art style. It fits in well with the music. It fits in well with the aesthetic of the game. It literally is the spiritual successor to Outrun, and Outrun is one of the greatest arcade races of all time, and I stand by that. Genuinely is. Daytona and Outrun are right up there, and this is going for that style, that look, that gameplay, and I applaud them for doing it because they've done a good job from what I can tell so far. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with more indie game stuff, guys, I recently reviewed Wizard of Legend and Fox and Forest. So you can check them out right now. There should be links to them somewhere around here. And to keep up to date with more indie game content, including previews, reviews, let's plays, podcasts, a whole myriad of stuff. And anyone who listens to this podcast will know exactly why I'm using the word myriad. But yeah, if you want to check out more, then make sure you subscribe and head over to indie-credible.com. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Why did I say peace out?